Ladies and gentlemen, it is Tete time. Please welcome Zolani.
Zolani Tete entered the fight as the reigning WBO bantamweight champion and one of the division.
Oh, and that's the reason why.
Tete had already built a reputation as a dangerous finisher capable of ending fights suddenly. After moving up in weight and capturing a second world title, Tete aimed to establish himself.
Red trunks, his opponent in the orthodox stance in the knee-high black socks. Beaten in 4 years, Zolani Tete competing in his third consecutive contest for the first time. Counter left hand was immediately from Tete. The advantage in height and reach that Zolani Tete enjoys.
Side, but then Tete's ring generalship is superb. He takes the centre of that ring, forces you around the ring.
Tentacle-like arms of Zolani Tete here tonight, falling short with that right hand.
But out of trouble and always looking to fire back.
Decision when he was stopped when the bout went to the scorecards after a cut. That was in the 10th
front foot
of the
so
12th.
close to you, it forces you to throw punches when you don't want to. And I'm just seeing there, well, he'll feel more urgency now for Villanueva to get some work in.
The opening round, Tete such a sharp puncher, particularly with his
There's no
straight
telling
shots.
his punches, no little movement, no little like move down with the arm before he throws it.
Completely commanding the ring as he wants to this point in the second round. Second session. Out of punching range for him, falling short with his attempted forward forays. Villanueva falls short with his own backhand. Good right hook out of the southpaw. Good right jab from Tete once again. Villanueva trying to get some movement from very patient, very efficient. Getting his feet tangled with the Tobler. A couple of eye-catching punches. Nasser ruling it a slip immediately. You have to assume that it's suiting Zolani Tete down to the ground. And it landed flush on the point of Villanueva's chin. Caused him to become just a little bit disorganized. He's looking just a little bit flat, to say that this. Japan, the United Arab Emirates, and the USA as well on 2 occasions.
Oh, look at that, lovely again. Just that little step back there from the waiver. He's squaring up his back foot when he throws that right hand, and that gives him all sorts of...
So into the 4th round then. He's the busiest start
to attack. That's not going to come with Tete. I think you just got to take a risk.
Tete competing in his 4th bout on UK shores with Paul Butler. Became the IBF. He's referred to him as the Scout South African. In 5 years. Took his 2nd consecutive league. So the 5th round underway. Heads coming together there as Zolani Tete did to fight Joe Arroyo. So subsequently that is how guide him back towards world title glory would be. Villanueva goes low with the head once again.
He has to throw from
in many respects. Villanueva, one understands that he's trying to draw a feint, but in many respects, Villanueva is going to have to do something different than what he's demonstrated. So into the 6th round. So Villanueva, well, I think it would be a general intimidated from what's coming back, but it's almost as though he's hypnotized by the tempo that's from London, along with his team. He's been training at Ajmal this city.
You think that Tete, he could put his foot on the pedal now, Tete, start letting those punches
He
go.
was knocked off balance by a rather muscular-looking left hook that caught him somewhere around the bicep. Falling short with a single right-hand lead again. Villanueva was knocked off balance.
Especially from range where he doesn't have to take any risks, that he would get the stop.
6 rounds to go in this battle for the interim WBO World Bantamweight Championship. Presents the perfect target for a left uppercut. And Zolani Tete. Say it helped him with his strategizing in the boxing ring. He's up there in terms of his thinking. He's appearing pretty one-dimensional as well. But Tete to Villanueva. Zolani Tete, for my money, has caused him to become disorganized for a few moments. Since that time, considering that his energy has remained one-paced, hasn't demonstrated much variety.
You've got to give Tete the credit, but he's put him in his place early. And he's so awkward.
Mentioned Villanueva took up sport of boxing at the age of, had an amateur career that spanned more than 400 contests in 2006. Nick Durant had a thriving gym down in Johannesburg. Pivotal figure. Make things uncomfortable for Tete, cracking left hand around the corner. Previously down in Johannesburg, and it was a real bustling fight factory. As we move into the 9th round of this battle for the interim WBO World Bantamweight title, Zolani, given the dominance that he's exerted throughout this game bout in just a...
He really is a superb fighter, is Zolani Tete. 5 years of age.
Yep, and is timing
and
going
inactive.
to be right? Yep. Frank
Just
Warren has
hasn't been able to
proved
show it. And it's all down to Tete's poise, and his confidence and his
proved
boxing.
masterful at guiding his fighters. Rigondeaux was just too big for him. Would have been a naturally. Villanueva tied up his right hand beneath his.
The more you miss, the less you want to throw, and that's what's happening to Villanueva right now. He commits himself there. That's the thing there where they both clashing heads there. No, that's the third, fourth. But every round so far, every round with ease. Let's see him close the show now. These last 3 rounds. Here from Tete. He throws that left hand to the body. He come back straight away there.
All-time greats who have come out of South Africa. Victor Wheel, Brian Mitchell, and maybe Tete. Maybe Jake Matlala would be in a list of any great South African. Violi Bongu strengthening up those wrists, increasing that hand speed. And he's used those attributes to utter dominance. Hard right hand was parried effectively, but still the force was such. Barely out of second gear here. He's shown flashes of his hand speed.
I don't feel disappointed.
Oh, that's a cracking left hand. Right jab, and forces Villanueva to touch down. He was up immediately. I think it's a.
That's an error that shouldn't happen at this high level. Bringing that right foot forward, and then got caught to win any of the rounds. It's just the fact that he hasn't been able to force the pace.
Given the disparity in reach that he's trying to overcome, he stayed in this type of posture.
A supreme, boxer, much better physical boxer
get
than
inside and bustle away. Figure out the riddle. How to.
So dominant that he's the one maybe who should be putting his foot on the pedal. He's the one who
Zolani Tete, but of the contest as well. Has been devoid of drama.
We've said about Rigondeaux in the past. Too good for his own good, and that's why Tete's been avoided for so long.
He's going to need more.
I know when you see some fighters and they're too good for their own good, that's
walking into something thunderous in the final half of the final round. He's the WBA super champion. Rigondeaux's fought over here. Villanueva has got to throw everything at Tete to try and find that finishing punch.
Squaring his feet every time he made him Tete. He's missed. Who surely wins this interim belt.
Completely outclassing Arthur Villanueva, and that's why he's receiving.
Our new interim WBO bantamweight champion of the world.